So this year, the man them attempted to climb Mount Everest. And bro, the risk of dying was looking fairly high. Firstly, the temperature can drop as low as -15 degrees. Are you deep in that? Secondly, the further up the mountain you go, the less oxygen there is. And finally, the most common issue due to a lack of oxygen was altitude sickness. A mix of nausea or vomiting, shortness of breath, and a severe headache. The list goes on. Suspension bridges, avalanches, the UV exposure. It was looking peak for the man them. So here was our game plan. We'd start our 16-day trip from Gatwick Airport. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. Then we would take a 5-hour flight from London to Doha, chill in the airport for another 5 hours, then get a 7-hour connecting flight to Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. And that's just how we got into the country. So here was the plan. Now we were in Nepal. Once we landed, we will stay in the city for a few hours, then get up at 1 a.m. for a 6-hour night's drive to Ramcham Airport, which is technically the base of Mount Everest. But before we started the hike up the mountain, we then have to take a 17-minute propeller flight through the mountain valley into Lukla, the world's most dangerous airport. And that's before we even climbed up the mountain. So stay tuned for this series and I'll explain how the man them climbed Everest.